Time to Madeline. Yeah, I was a little upset about that one. And I said, we can beat these guys. And this year, Nager decided they wanted to play. I said, okay, you come out. And in the finals, we got to play Madeline. We beat them 1-0 on a header by from Little Nager to Big Nager for the win. So it was sweet, very sweet. We had a pretty interesting team this year because Mary said, Mike, there's not going to be a JV team. Can you take 5th and 6th graders? I said, how many would that be? She said, 20. I said, wow, okay. Sure, no problem. We'd be happy to do it. We did it. Unfortunately, one of the girls couldn't play this year, so it was down to 19. So it was a tough task to try to get everybody some playing time. 19 girls. Only 11 can play at a time. And but we thought we did a pretty good job getting everybody playing time when they were at the games. We had one 5th grader on the team, Michaela Davis. We are going to call out names because these girls really worked hard this year.
Okay, we'll go on to our 6th graders from there. Some of these 6th graders had never played soccer before, and coming from a club environment where both our girls play and knowing that we're playing varsity, and some of these girls, no kidding, are this big and this big. And there was one game when Savannah literally bounced into one and fell onto the ground, and I look at her and she's looking at me, I can't breathe. So for some of these 6th graders that have never played before, for them to go out there and want to play, to me was very courageous and tells a lot about these girls. So we do appreciate that. So our first one we've got here is Samantha Palmer. Small, person has been called a lot. Ashley Clay. Ashley played in kindergarten. She's now in 6th grade. And we put her back there at defender, and the girl's got a kick. When she gets a hold of that ball, she can kick the ball. And from the start of the season to the end of the season, Ashley, you did a good job. Taylor. Taylor has never played the keeper position before. And when we asked who wanted to play keeper, Taylor came right up and never wanted to play another position on the field. And if you ever have watched a keeper play or had to play a keeper, it's a tough position, especially when you've got kids my size and bigger coming at you. And Taylor, you went in there, you did a great job. She had some wonderful saves. And I can tell you, when she going into 7th and 8th grade, she gets varsity 2 more years, and she's going to be outstanding. We're looking forward to it, Taylor. Indigo was a great forward and midfielder for us, and she's played some club soccer in the past, and she continues to just get out there and be tough and play hard. Thank you, Indigo. Nicole Arce. Okay, one of the stipulations when you play in varsity or JV is you have to play in at least 2 regular season games in order to go into the playoffs. And with all the rainouts we had, and with her playing club soccer, her team continued to win. We're just like, come on, we've got to get into these games. And we did. We got her into 2 games, and so she was able to come in and play with us this weekend and help us out in the championship. Great player, great player.
We never talk about our own children. All right, so the last 6th grader on our team, Savannah Nager. So let's take a few things out, everybody. Savannah was probably the heart of our offense. We had her up in the middle, and the girls literally were, but she was going over their legs. It was great. She could out dribble anybody out here. Anybody. She's really good as a 6th grader. And the sky's the limit for her. So I'm really looking forward to having her again next year. So
Okay, now we're on the 7th graders. We got past 5th and 6th. Haley? Kaylee here? Okay, so we had Kaylee Gutierrez, Julia Yui. Okay, this girl's fearless. Fearless. She will go in and take on any player and take any hit, fall to the ground, get back up, do it again, fall again, get back up, do it again. One game 2 weeks ago, poor thing, took an elbow right to the eye.
Oh, yeah.
And I have never seen her go to the ground and not get up. She went to the ground and didn't get up, and actually ended up in the ER later that night. But yeah, oh yeah, before she went to the ER, they put some ice on her eyes. She sat down for a while, and then all I heard was, "Coach, when you got time again, I can go back in." she's fearless. Thanks, Julia. Emma Grove. So Kendall was kind of let's move her all around. Let's see where she fits the best. And had her back at defense, had her at midfielder. And I think yesterday, for the first time, we put her up as a forward. And this girl played forward extremely well. She'd run, she'd go get the ball. She'd run, she'd go get the ball. She took a fall in our first game that resulted in the first goal that we were able to get against OLG. And she took it tough to the ground. Thanks, John. Shelby Johnson. Great defender here. Played our left defender the entire season. Yesterday we had to move her over to the right defender to play a little bit, knowing what the other team had. And just every time we asked her, go out there, stop them, do it, she do it. Big kick, got it. Oh, wait. And then one game, we said, okay, we're playing a team. We're going to move you up to forward. We put her up to forward, she scores 2 goals. So, all-around player right there. Okay, Carolyn Ford. Carolyn plays stopper position for us every game, every minute of every game. And with stop players, as they started coming in, we had Carolyn here that would stop them. Unbelievable. She's like Julia, there's no fear. We're just going to go in, we're going to take the hit to the team, and not a problem. And then go do a throw-in. Okay, well, half the way down the field, there ends up the ball with her throw-in. She's wonderfully great. And then you had a goal in the game, too. Okay, so she can score, too. Elizabeth, though she played mostly sweeper for us, we did have her up as a forward. Score goals up at forward, put her back as sweeper, and she was not letting anybody score a goal. And this one too, just will take a hit. She's got cleat marks on her leg from yesterday, black and blue, a little bit sore. Again, great throw-ins that would end up, she'd out-throw our offense, okay? Sometimes you'd get a throw-in and kind of go, oh no. Might not be a good thing for us, because she would out-throw our offense. We had to work on that a few times, so our offense would know where they're supposed to be.
So before we do the 8th graders, Michaela, I got to give you some props, right? Because we didn't give you any props at all. I didn't. Michaela Davis, please come here. Yeah, we're going to embarrass you. Yes! Okay, so the only 5th grader on our squad this year, Michaela. She wasn't here a lot because she was swimming. I guess you're a killer swimmer. Is that what I hear? Yeah, okay. It's too bad because she's a really good soccer player. A few times we had her there, she's fearless. She will knock anybody down. Well, it must be because of Josh. Has to be. But she doesn't mind anything. The more contact, the better for Michaela. And if she really wants to play this game, I think she can be awesome. So, Michaela Davis. We can get her, sir. Let's do it. Okay, 8th graders. Chantel. Chantel, the rebel among us. We're in 8th grade. It's the last time we get to do this. This is great. So Chantel decided to play her best game of the season yesterday. And thank you. She's normally up front as a forward. Again, another person who loves to mix it up and get physical. And the teams that we play, they're going to knock you down. And if you push Chantel down, that's a bad idea because then she gets really, really mad. She did not get a yellow card this year, or did you? No, which is impressive. We had two.